Most local people call us Kings Lynn's hidden gem. We are in the historic part of Kings Lynn, down the little archway off of King Street, in a very historic building that does rather lend itself to being a gin school.
We had enough of corporate life, so we sold my IT business back in 2017, and literally we were sitting on the sofa one night and Nikki said, "What are we going to do now?" And we were clutching 2 large gin and tonics, and I said,
"I know, let's start a gin distillery. This is good, but we could do better."
We have a sentimental connection with owls, and when we started the business, we wanted to have a sentimental name, and we said, well, what do owls do? They twit, they twoo, and they hoot. And what a hoot you have when you make gin and drink gin.
When we first started, we created our signature gin. We wanted it to really represent West Norfolk. 2 very prevalent West Norfolk botanicals that grow here, sea samphire and Norfolk lavender.
At the time of launching that, everybody was going into pink gins. We're a little bit different. So the next gin we brought out was orange. Tawny orange is made from natural fruit. That's incredibly popular. And then we've got another couple of classic dries. We've got one which we brought out for the Craft Gin Club, which is called Hushwing. And of course, we've got our Navy Strength.
Part of the Craft Gin Club project, we were able to create our own bespoke bottle. It made us immensely proud to watch our bottles coming off the line. We offer a couple of different experiences up here. Barn Owl experience, which is a 2-hour experience, and then we also offer a Wise Old Owl, which is a 4-hour experience. So the Barn Owl experience is you come, have a couple of gin and tonics with us while you're here, create a recipe, whereas a 4-hour is much more immersive.
We deliver this every 2 weeks on a Saturday. I'll go through the history of gin, give them almost the dark side of gin and how gin has become so popular.
You then create your own bottle of gin, your own recipe, distill your bottle, take home your 70 cl. We're really lucky to have won various Mayor's Awards across the last few years. Our Tawny Orange Gin has also won a Gold Award more recently. And hot off the press, best bar in Norfolk, that makes me immensely proud. The bar took inspiration really from our gin school. People had finished making their gin and wanted to sit on the sofa and enjoy another gin and tonic after they'd finished. The atmosphere is very relaxed, warm, inviting, but more importantly, always good fun. As we always say here, we're here to have a hoot. Cocktail masterclasses, very popular. We teach you classic cocktails first. You do lots of tasting of those cocktails, which is always good fun. Towards the end, you get to create your own. People get very creative and very competitive in there. It's an amazing shop, hosts all of our gins and also our local collaborative producers, and people can come in and they're quite wowed actually when they walk in here because they're kind of not expecting to see this type of venue or this type of shop and see the distillery from the shop. To be selected to make gin for the King when you're only 12 months old is quite an achievement. The gin was trialled and approved within 24 hours and we've been supplying that gin ever since. If you'd have said to me 7 years ago when we first started it, you'd have gin school, you'd have a shop, a bar, you would make gin for the King. I feel immensely proud of what we started and how we've grown from the idea of us, the Crown family, and our amazing team.